every day is becoming harder and harder to not relapse on this journey, man. Every day I want to throw in a towel. I want to just call it quits. I want to give up, man. This journey is just getting more and more hard, man. I just found myself being tested every day, man. My faith is being tested. My sexuality is being tested, man. I see so many beautiful women, man. I get so many choosing signals, and it's a beautiful lady in my life right now and everything. I just feel like I'm just being tested, man. Like every day I'm just getting tested more and more. You understand? Like temptations just be calling my name, man. Even with my sobriety, man, I feel like every day is just it's a test every single day, man. Constantly being tested, man. You know what I mean? And I remember a long time ago, my father told me, he say, son, everything that look good to you is not good for you. He said everything that feel good to you is not good for you. And as a kid, man, probably like 10 years old, I was 10 or 11 years old when my dad told me that, man. Of course, at that age, I didn't understand what he meant by that because I was a kid. I hadn't really experienced life yet. And it's like now that I'm a grown adult, man, I'm 31 years old. I see now what he was talking about back then, man. And everything that look good to you, it ain't good for you, man. And it's so many days that go by, man. I'll be wanting to like go ahead and like hit up a female and clap cheeks. And man, I'll be wanting to go to the liquor store and grab me a fifth and get sloppy drunk. And you know what I'm saying, man? All that stuff that I don't partake in anymore are the things that like are calling my name. You know what I'm saying? And it's so hard to just stay strong on this journey, man. Like it's days that are gonna be easier than others, and it's days that's gonna be way harder than others, man. And I'm going through a lot of hard days nowadays, man. It just seemed like for the past 3 weeks or so, man, like I just been getting tested nonstop, man. And it's starting to be like a little bit overbearing, man. I just stay strong, man. I stay in prayer, man. I keep my faith. I never give up my faith in the Most High, man. And I feel like a lot of times I know it's just God just testing me to see how strong I'm gonna be, man. Like to see if I'm gonna be able to resist those temptations and resist the things that are calling my name and stuff, man. And maybe it's a test to see if I pass the test. Maybe God, take me to that next level. A lot of times when God tests us, man, it's really to test us to see if we're actually ready for our level up. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, fellas, like I just want to know, do you guys feel like every day it's just starting to get harder and harder on this journey, man? Like you just want to relapse and you just want to go back to your old ways. And I think the one thing that stops me from going back to like being a full blown alcoholic or going back to having sex with a lot of different women and things like that, man, is I look at where my life used to be. Like this is December 2024. We finna be in a whole new year, man. And I look back on my life, say like a year ago or a year and some change ago, man, and man, I was a full blown freaking alcoholic, man. Like I couldn't get up and get out the bed without having me or leave my house without having a drink. It was days I couldn't get out the bed until I watched Corn and I rubbed one off. You know what I'm saying, man? Like, and I look at like how far I've come, and I think that's what like stops me completely from like going back to my old ways, man. It's so easy to go to the liquor store and grab me a 12 pack of beer and just drink it all. And it's so easy for me to hit up a female and get some cheeks and everything. And it's nothing to it but to do it, honestly. But it's like what would all that hard work be for? Just for me to go back to my old ways? Like, look at everything that I've sacrificed. Look how far I've come. You know what I'm saying? And I would feel like I let myself down. I would feel like I let you guys down. I would feel like I let God down if I went back to my old ways, man. I can't move like that no more, man. Like I've outgrown that part of my life, man. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't understand it. A lot of people do understand it, but man, it's just hard, man. It's getting harder and harder to resist, man. But I know all it is a test, man. I know God is testing me, and unfortunately, a lot of times, fellas, the devil will test you too. The devil will send people in your life to test you, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. The devil will send temptations your way. Just if when you're on the righteous path, man, and you're living in the will of the Most High God, bro, the devil will definitely send people into your life, man, to throw you off your square and to lead you away from your righteous path and into a path of sin, into a path of darkness, man. That's why we got to stay strong in our prayer. We got to keep our faith, man. Because just like God will test you, man, the devil will test you too, man. And don't let you be one of them guys that's like faithful to the Most High, man, and you living a righteous life as best you can. Not saying that you perfect, but you doing the best you can as a godly man. Yeah, the devil's a hater, man. He'll definitely send people and send things into your life to make you go back to your sinful ways, dog. That's just how the devil is. He's a hater, man. He steals, kills, and destroys, and he's a hater, man. When he sees that your relationship with God is solid, man, he'll do anything he can to destroy that relationship, man, because he's a hater, man. That's just how it is. And like I'm just starting to see how easy it is. Like, for example, I told you guys about the lady that I've been dating. Like, we've been on like 2 dates now. And you know what I'm saying? Like, we was hugged up the other day and everything, and kissing and all that type of stuff. But nothing happened. Like, I didn't sleep with her or nothing like that. But man, it's just getting harder and harder to like resist, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying my best to stay strong. I'm trying my best to not fornicate with her until it's time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to make sure we're both equally yoked before I have sex with that woman. And I feel like it's nothing wrong with that. Gone are the days with me when I just jump from bed to bed with different women. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not on that type of time no more, man. And I told somebody else about that like I'm dealing with a woman right now that I'm not even sleeping with. And they told me, well, she must be a lame. Any woman that's okay with a man being on semen retention and don't want to have sex, she must be ugly, or she must be a lame, and she must not have many options and stuff. Like, how like she got to be any of that? Why she can't just be a woman that want to that feels like it's a relief that she's dealing with a man that don't just want to have sex all the time? You know what I'm saying? How that ain't a turn on to her? Why she got to be a lame? You know what I'm saying? Like, people are just crazy. Like, people just say some outrageous stuff, man. And people won't say, hey, congratulations, you dealing with a woman that's willing to actually wait to have sex just like you are. She on your type of time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing it like the godly way. Like, people don't congratulate stuff like that. People say you a lame, and people say, y'all ain't got options and all that type of stuff, man. People just say some outrageous stuff, man. But it's all good, man. I'ma still keep doing me regardless of what anybody say, what anybody think about me, man. I'ma stay strong in my faith, and I'ma keep going, man. And what I'ma do, man, I'ma start fasting more, because I eat so many unhealthy foods and all that type of stuff. And that's one thing that I do want to do, like going into the new year. Like, I'm not a person that's gonna sit here and say new year, new me. Like, I'm not one of them, man. But I do want to say this, like, going into the new year, man, I want to start the new year off right. Like, I want to start the new year off feeling better, like more healthy and everything like that. Like, I take my vitamins and stuff. I drink more water these days and everything. And y'all know I'm not a smoker anymore. I don't, get drunk anymore and all that type of stuff. But I will say I do need to start eating better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to start fasting more and just eating better foods. A lot of this stuff we put in our bodies, man, is really killing us. It's slowly killing us, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I'll be wanting to throw in a towel on this semen retention journey, man. But the one thing that stops me from quitting is like how far I've come, man. When I look back on my life, man, I spent so many years, man, being addicted to pornography and masturbating and being addicted to the dopamine that I got from ejaculating my semen. And I came a long way, man. It's so easy to go back to clapping cheeks and watching corn. It ain't nothing but literally a click away on our phones. You know what I'm saying? But it takes a man, it takes discipline, it takes self-discipline, man, and patience to say no. I'm not gonna do that, man. And I'm not gonna do that. I'm not on that type of time no more, man. I'm not going back to doing that, bro. I'm not going back to being an alcoholic, man. I'm not going back to doing any of those things, because those were the worst days of my life. When I was drinking every day, when I was fornicating with different women, when I was watching porn and masturbating, those were the darkest days of my life, man. When I didn't have God in my life, I didn't have no type of light in my life, man. I was just living in darkness. I was living in sin. And it's so easy to like go back to that because we live in a sinful world. But when you're doing the right thing, it's like you're constantly being freaking tested, man. And it's hard, bro. Like, I just feel my spirit always being tested. I feel my faith always being tested, man. And it gets frustrating, and sometimes it make me want to give up, man. But I can't, man, because I came too far. I can't let myself down. I can't let God down, more importantly, and I can't let you guys down, man. Because I feel like a lot of people love what I do. They love my content. A lot of people, they look up to me, man. I'm the voice of the voiceless. Not to brag, but everybody can't get on YouTube and start them a channel and put their life story out there and get feedback and everything, whether they're afraid to do it or whether they just don't have the tools and they're not rightfully equipped to do do so. So I feel like me doing this, I'm taking the burden off the people that can't do it. So I do feel like I'm the voice of the voiceless, man. You know how many people tell me, man, Shakir Shalom, I appreciate your content, man. You helped me get through my day, or man, you inspired me to get on Semen Retention. You inspired me to get close to the Most High. That feels good, man. So I be damned if I sit here and I go back to my old ways, because it's gonna be like I let y'all down, bro. I can't do that, man. I can't let me down, can't let God down, and I'm not gonna let y'all down either, man. I ain't going, bro. That ain't finna happen. So with that being said, fellas, thank you for tapping in with me, man. It's kind of noisy out here. All these cars driving by. I'll be surprised if y'all able to actually hear me what I'm saying in this video for real. But you know, thank you for tapping in with me, man. If you haven't liked the video, hit me up in the comment section, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. Good luck to you on your semen retention journey. Keep going, man. Keep glowing and keep growing. Keep learning, man. Stay in prayer, man. When you feel like your faith being tested, man, just keep praying, man. Just keep praying. That's the best thing I could tell you, man. Just stay in prayer, bro. You know what I'm saying? God got you. God will not forsake you, bro. Just keep walking that path of righteousness, man. You're going to come across bumps and hurdles in that on that righteous path. Trust me, bro, because it's a narrow path to walk. But when you got God in your life, man, God will not lead you to where he will not get you through, man. You understand what I'm saying? So God got you, man. Just keep your faith, bro. Stay strong out there, fellas, man. Until the next video, shalom, my brothers.